What's up, babes? It's Curly to Victoria. I am back with another lock talk video. I know I told you guys I was in the middle of cleaning up the other day. For whatever reason, when I be getting ready to clean up, I be having so much going on. And then I be having these like moments, like literally it would be nobody. And I would be like, I need to make a video and talk about that. And it literally would be nobody, just me. Like, I'm gonna make this video. It's like, okay, sis, make the video. No pressure. So today is Saturday, August 7th, 2021, and I just took a shower, so I'm about to get some cleaning done. I had a brow appointment today, and baby, laid, okay? Laid. I know my brows look a bit thin right now, but girl, she be doing a good job. She be doing a good job. This one's a little bit shorter than the other one, because you know, the way it grows, but I need to thicken them up again, because I do feel like she kind of stripped me a little thin today, and though they look good, girl, don't be making my eyebrows too thin. But I think she did a good job. Anyway, if you didn't catch my brow appointment, then go check out the mini vlog that I posted today. But I wanted to talk about bleaching your hair. This is a video that I feel like is a needed video about hair and bleaching. When you bleach your hair, you are going to change the texture. There's nothing you can say about it. It's just going to happen. Now, it sometimes affects people to the point where they no longer like their journey. It sometimes affects people to where they feel like their locks are brittle or they're rough, or they sometimes affects someone who they think like, okay, my locks were just like uniform. They were, you know, maybe you palm rolled or something, and you're like, okay, now I got a lot of straight pieces in my locks and things like that. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you can't bleach. You can do whatever you want. But when you bleach your hair, you just have to know that those agents are going to change the dynamics of your hair. Also, like I said too before my other video, if you guys haven't been watching my different lock videos that I've made over the last week, think about how long you want to have your locks, and think about, you know, like, am I gonna, because some people get on a string of, oh, I want to try this color, I want to try this color, and they continue to put all these harmful bleaching agents in their hair, and before you know it, their hair is just breaking off left and right. Some people, like, if you want to grow your hair for a long time, you're gonna have to understand that you cannot be bleaching your hair every other week, every other month, every other day, because it does have effect. Now, there are people who've been having locks for years who bleach their hair, who dye their hair. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm not telling them how to stop their journey. I'm not even telling you not to bleach your hair. I'm just basically saying, no, like for me on my first journey, I was coloring my hair based off of, like, I think I colored it red, I colored it blonde, I colored it black. I went back to a certain color, had different in-between colors, brown. Like, girl, I was doing whatever I wanted. And even though my hair sustained it, it's still kind of like, you could tell like my hair had been, you know, the bleach had affected the locks, because some of them will have straight pieces on them and things like that. And it's just like, you just have to understand that bleach can create weak spots in your hair. And say you have a weakened spot up here of your lock, you might be at jeopardy of losing that whole lock, because the weak spot might not be at the bottom, it might be at the top. And then before you know it, your locks are breaking off. So like I said, when you color your hair, it's not like an end-all be-all by coloring your hair. You just have to actually make sure that you are moisturizing your hair like to the best of your ability, because if you lack moisture and then you are just coloring your hair, like flippantly coloring your hair, you're going to experience breakage. That's how you can see some locked babes who have been on a journey for 10 years or 12 years, and you're like, well, why is your hair bra strap length? And it's not by choice. A lot of times they might not tell you, but they had to cut their hair, or their hair was falling off, you know? And obviously some people, you know, they get on YouTube and their only content is locks. So I can only imagine that some of them will probably be embarrassed to tell you that their locks are breaking off. But I don't just talk about hair, but I'm saying, like, sometimes color can stunt your growth because of breakage. And if you're experiencing those weak points and you're finding like, oh, my locks are becoming brittle, they're falling off. And like I said, everybody does different with bleach. Who knows? You might have to tone your hair. You might have to bleach your hair 2 to 3 rounds, and it could just do like detrimental damage. If you're watching this video and you do want to bleach your hair, because I'm not telling you you can't, and you've had color before, I would tell you guys to look into Color Oops. I'm not sponsored in this video, but Color Oops is a lifesaver. I've used Color Oops like once or twice in my life, and basically it essentially takes out all of your old hair dye. So like I remember I was jet black before I started my lock journey, blonde, and I used Color Oops and it took out like literally like some years of color, to the point it brought me back to a reddish tone. And I was able to tone my hair and bleach my hair and get the blonde that I wanted before starting my lock journey on this time around. So Color Oops, look into it, because it does things. It will take away that jet black hair. It'll take away, it works for me. I'm not sure if it'll work for everybody else, but I swear by that stuff, it really worked. That's just a way to kind of help you strip the old color and then begin the process without having to go too many times bleaching and dyeing. Another thing that I would say, as we're talking about bleach, like I said, just be really careful. I'm not telling you what you can and cannot do. Maybe try hair wax paint or something like that. I've never tried it before. I've heard about it, just in case, because you might want to do a quick light color for the summer, or maybe just quick for the fall, and you might not want any permanent hair color. Color Oops. So like I said, I feel like my hair is growing and flowing, because like I said, how I take care of it, low manipulation, drink my water, mind my business, sis. But also because I've not been coloring it. Like the last time I bleached my hair was 2 years ago, and that was when I started this journey. I bleached my hair blonde to start this journey. So now, girlfriend, look, this is what we're looking like right now. So we're looking good. But that's what I would say about bleach. Be careful before you bleach your hair. Think about it. Think about it, sis. And if you're gonna bleach it, like I said, no shade, just make sure you try to moisturize your hair. You learn your hair. Do not like think that it's okay not to moisturize your hair and to take care of it, because it requires overtime when you're coloring your hair. Like you might not see it, you might not even feel it all the time, but your hair needs more moisture. And you will notice the texture difference when you color your hair. Like I said, my first lock journey, I colored it often, but I also didn't know how long I wanted to have my locks. This journey, I'm like, I'm growing these things down my back, probably to my butt. So I gotta be a little bit more careful on how I take care of my hair. So I'll be 3 years locked July 1st, 2022. So this upcoming new year, I'll be 2.5 years, and then this upcoming July of 2022, I will be 3 years. And I'm so excited to get there, because like I said, you guys can kind of see, even though I have on black, I'm at a good length. And yeah, like I said, I'm sorry about the mess in the background. Your girl needs to clean up, but I had to get on here and talk about some bleach and some locks, because somebody was about to bleach their hair. Somebody was about to do it this weekend or right now, and they needed to see this video. And even if you don't have locks, just keep that same type of, like what I just said. Even if you have loose natural hair or you have permed hair or whatever, bleaching your hair still can do damage. It still can do texture differences. So if you have natural curly hair or something like that, it can change the texture, so your curls might go straight. Like it can do a lot of different things. Just be careful, and in every hairstyle, in every whatever, just make sure you moisturize. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I need to clean up. I really need to clean up, and I'll see y'all later.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?